Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Love for Intuitive Astrology. My name is Michelle and today I will talk about the month of July 2022 for the sign of Taurus. So if you have your sun, your moon or your rising sign in Taurus, then this is your video. I first want to thank you so much for all your beautiful support. I couldn't imagine that the channel would grow this fast, and I'm super grateful for that. Thank you so much. Before I start, I just want you to keep in mind this is a general reading, okay? I also do private readings. You find my email and the details in the description box below. And for the people who are new, I combine astrology with my intuition, okay? So I talk a little bit about the placements and then I tell you my intuitive insights or combined together, okay? So let's start. This month is going to have a little bit of big changes. So this is the month where kind of hidden truths are coming up. Hidden frustrations are coming up, and this is because we're starting this month with Pluto squaring Mars, and this is a very prominent square that's going to show you what is your suppressed anger or frustration, right? And for you, Mars will be in your sign, so at the same time you feel this drive to do sports. Maybe you're starting to go to the gym more often. You might go on a holiday and do like extreme sports kind of thing, because we have Pluto in the 9th house, okay? So 9th house is about higher belief systems like religion, spirituality, but also about traveling. It's about what connects us all together. And there might be some frustration when it comes to religion. Maybe you're in a religion or in a belief system and you're not fully happy about it. So this is going to be a time when some people are going to get out of certain belief systems and making their own belief system or kind of rebelling against it, right? Because we also have Uranus conjuncting the North Node. And Uranus is really the rebellious kind of planet. It's really unexpected, rebellious. You have it in the house of identity, the first house. So how you come across. So you might get a piercing, or you might like get a tattoos, or change your look, or just, you know, wanting to present yourself differently. So maybe you're going to the gym and you're working on like a six-pack, and you're like, hey, I'm different now. Maybe you're losing weight, like you're changing something about yourself. And this is like you are adapting a new belief system of who you are and who you want to connect with. So this might change your mind, maybe on a trip or getting out there. This could also be that maybe you're starting to read into a certain religion or belief system, and this is something you relate to, so you might actually change into more religion or a spiritual path, okay? Then we have a full moon in Capricorn, and Capricorn again is in your 9th house, so it's going to conjunct Pluto in opposition in your 3rd house in Cancer, right? So we're having most of the month we have the sun in the sign of Cancer, which is very nurturing. But because of this Pluto dominant, there are going to be some obstacles that prevented you in the past from being nurturing to yourself. Have you nurtured your brain, right? Have you studied? Have you maybe stopped believing in God or in something like, or studying, right? And maybe you feel this force to learn new things, to study again, to take this course and really grow. So you're going to really reinvent yourself, and some of you are going to maybe start a social media account where you present yourself in a kind of a rebellious way, and this is going to get a lot of views, right? you're there a little bit to shock the crowd, to shock people. And you will see that the last few years you were changing direction a little bit just to figure out what exactly do I want to do. This could be in work, this could be in where you live. It's like you're changing your mind sometimes with Uranus in the first house because you want to know the different perspectives, or you're just simply changing your mind. It's like this rebellious energy, right? And we have Jupiter in your 12th house, so this is expanding your happiness being alone. And with Chiron there, you felt very uncomfortable being alone before. Like, being alone is a little bit tricky because then I'm faced with my demons, and now you're gonna feel more comfortable being by yourself. And this is increasing your opening up some spiritual insights. This is opening up the empowerment of knowing how to be alone and knowing how to be by yourself. And at the same time, right, because we've been releasing the South Node in the 7th house with Scorpio there, where there's like a little dust falling on my nose. I don't know what that means intuitively, but yeah, you're cleaning out the dust, right? Like you're cleaning the dust. You're going to focus more on you as an individual, like really feeling empowered, not being dependent on another person. So it's not like you're breaking up a relationship, although for some of you this has been the case during the eclipses. I'm focusing on self-empowerment, traveling, getting to know yourself, studying. But it could also mean that you just in a relationship take more on a self-empowerment role, like focusing more on you instead of only on your partner. So there's a better balance, right? Yeah. And we also have this new moon in Leo on the 28th of July. And at the same time, around this time, we have Jupiter stationing retrograde. So this is giving you more intuitive insights about how to empower yourself. So pay attention, you're gonna get a lot of answers. This new moon in Leo is going to be in your 4th house. So maybe you want to redecorate your place, you just want to relax at home and like be creative, like whatever creativity means to you. This could be reading, this could be creating art, handcrafts. You just want to be at home and feel good about yourself, right? And we also have Mars together with the North Node and Uranus again. So we're gonna have this super rebellious attitude towards new beginnings. And Uranus is also squaring Mercury, which for you is going to be in the 4th house. So watch out for too much rebellion towards family members, so you're not getting into some like family member problems, like having a little bit of a fight. Okay, so be careful with that. There's a lot of self-empowerment going on and hidden truths about how you're really feeling. Your subconscious is going to be coming to the surface, so pay attention to what comes up, because this is literally what Pluto does. I'm going to get you these self-healing cards. I think they're so beautiful, and see what else I can tell you. Yes, hole in the soul. So this is what I said before, like some of you have been in like a routine or a route, like you felt stuck in the same thing and you were looking for something to make you happy, like make you feel whole again. And now with this rebellious attitude, you're gonna break free from confining yourself. Maybe you wanted to behave so well and not listening to your wild side, right? Maybe I need to behave this well, I need to behave this perfectly to be liked or to impress people, like keeping it together, because you can keep it very much together, and under the surface there is something else that you want. So you're going to fill up this emptiness with expressing this rebellious side of yourself, whatever it is that you wish to do, right? If it doesn't harm other people, there is no mistake in it, right? I always say we all have this wild side that needs some exploration. Oops. So yeah, Phoenix Rising. What did I say? You're going to really embrace this rebellious side of yourself, and people are going to be so magnetized by your changes. Like, wow, Taurus is changing into this really beautiful being, like this glowing being. This person who was trapped before is going to open up and become this really empowering individual. Okay, so I want to give you like a few intuitive messages if I can get some, which obviously is not for everyone, but for the ones that need to hear it. Okay, I'm hearing this like beauty comes from the inside. So, and I needed to turn the first card, which is cycles. Okay, so beauty comes from the inside. So the way you look on the outside is a representation of how you feel from the inside. So some of you need to eat healthier and with meditation and the self-empowerment. So combining, like they always say, the shadow self with the you know, both sides, the dark side and the white side, emerge together, knowing they are one. And knowing more how to deal with those things, not as a separate like entity, but as a unity. I am this one person. So, and the more you embrace yourself, your flaws, your shadow side, your kind of darkness that we all in a way have, the more you can integrate it, and then you will see you become more in peace. You don't need to separate it anymore. It's one person and you're very aware, and that's when you become more in alignment with what you want, and then you don't want to do the shadow side stuff anymore because you know it's part of you and you just accept it, so it doesn't need to come out anymore. It's just there, you know it, you're aware of it, and then you can really reflect on it. So when you love yourself from the inside, this is showing itself on the outside, you know. And we see a lot of plastic surgery nowadays, and people are like changing their looks, you know, and there's no judgment in that, because if that makes you happy, that's totally okay. But truly, true beauty comes from the inside and it's shown to the outside. Okay, so if you really care for yourself and integrate yourself as a oneness, you become whole and you will start to glow, and people will start to come to you like magnets. Work will come to you like a magnet, right? You become empowering and people can see it. So I hope this message is relevant for you. Also, work out a lot this month. This is the month to really take action, work out, listen to what your desires, what you want to do without harming anyone and yourself in the process. That's very important. Okay, so this is my message for you, Taurus. If you like this video and you want to see many more of these videos, subscribe to my channel so I know, hey, release more content, and I really hope to see you next time. Bless you and bye bye.